Hopefully he can go this afternoon, but we expect him to play. It looks like he had a little tweak towards the end of the year in Houston, kind of re-aggravated that, so hopefully he'll be okay though.
What did you think of Rivers at the point? Is it a work in progress, do you think?
It is. It is. I mean, he's got to learn that position. You know, he's a natural scorer. As a point guard, he can make it work though. He can make it. He's got to grow. He's got to get better, and he will. He's putting in the time. He's teachable. He's coachable. He understands the game, which you want in a point guard. His instinct is to score. But we're trying to slow him down, learn our offense, learn our pace, learn our rhythm, and I think those are things he's going to get.
Ball handling skills out there.
I'm sorry?
Doesn't look like his ball handling skills will be an issue at point guard.
They won't. No, you know, he's great. He can get to the rim, get by people. That's his strength. You know, and in today's NBA, the pressure you put on a defense is by that dribble penetration, and that's what Austin Rivers can do, and that's hard to replicate out of any other of our other players. But he has that naturally. He can get to the line, get to the rim. Now he'll have to find players, you know, using that bounce, using that dribble he has to create for others, create for himself, and that's what gives us the advantage offensively.
You mentioned yesterday that he's trying to stay aggressive at that position. Is he a little over-aggressive right now, or is he kind of slowly working his way?
I think he's slowly working his way in. It's a balance. You know, as a point guard, you got to feel your way. We want him to be aggressive. We don't want to take away that instinct, the advantage he is for us, you know. So he's got to have a balance, but he can't be in that mode full time. You know, you can't be aggressive point guard the entire time, but we still want him to put pressure on the defense anytime he can. That's the difference. So anytime he feels like he can put pressure on the defense, do it.
Y'all traded Jarrett Jack yesterday. Is that a nod that Austin's the future there, that you just need to get him as much practice now as possible?
I think that's part of it. You know, I think now it's his time to grow. We're putting the ball in his hands, putting the ball, you know, in the summer in his hands, see what he's got. You know, our future's really bright, and hopefully Austin's that guy that can take that point guard position and run with it. And like I said earlier, there's some things he's got to learn as we go, but I think we're all confident he can get there.
Is there any worry that without Jarrett, you lose some of the leadership, the veteran leadership?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the biggest thing. He was fantastic for our locker room, for our young guys, the communication in the locker room, on the floor. What a great vet. He really taught. He's really our coach in the locker room. The times that coaches can't be around, he is that guy. He is that voice for us. So we're going to miss that leadership, that experience. He just brought a lot of energy, a lot of juice to the gym, which we're going to miss.
Coach, a lot of guys don't want the ball in their hands in the last minute. It seems like Rivers has that kind of attribute where.
Yeah.
Are you curious to see what he does, you know, when that crunch time finally arrives?
Yeah, I mean, and we saw some of it today. You know, we played a little bit of a 2-minute game, tried to simulate an end of game, and I think we see that there's a confidence about him, a feel and a game that you can't really teach or coach. He just has it. You know, there's a poise he has about himself in the game where he can get his own shot. So we're excited to have a player that feels confident in that area. You know, maybe the last 2 years, sometimes we've had that, sometimes we haven't. And last year we struggled. You know, fourth quarter when we needed a bucket, who do we go to? And we saw that with Eric Gordon as the year progressed. That last 5-10 games, Eric Gordon was that guy. You put that with Austin Rivers and some other pieces, you know, we like our chances in the fourth quarter now.
A couple more. What have you seen out of Darius Miller so far?
He's a pro. He's a pro. He just, you know, he understands how to work. He picks things up easily. You could see he's been in a program for 4 years. He's been around good players, good coaching. He's been around winning programs. He handles himself like a pro already. On the court, he can shoot the ball. He can shoot the ball. We're trying to post him some. He's got size, so hopefully we can post him against some smaller players in the post. So we're going to use him as a 3, maybe some as a 4 in the summer league. Maybe he's got a little bit of 4 in him where we can stretch the floor, but a really deadly shooter. Like his shot, I don't know if you guys saw it, but he can really shoot the ball. He's aggressive to the basket, and we like that he's really coachable. He's our kind of person.
What are you looking for out of him in the summer league?
Just to learn the NBA game, get a feel for the pace, our system, our sets, what we're, you know, our expectations for him. You know, we're a defensive team, But like I've told the guys, if we get anything out of this summer league, I want them to understand that defense is our calling card. That's who we are. And if we get that accomplished for Darius, for Austin, for Anthony, Lance, all these young guys, this is going to be a win for us this summer. So we got to really, we're trying to emphasize defense first, and Darius has to learn that first and foremost.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.